Hey, it's Kabee and Kim with Getting Bolder, and this is our last morning in beautiful Santa Fe, and we are getting ready to hit the road and rejoin, or at least I'm going to rejoin Route 66, and she's going to be on it for the first time.
First time.
So the big plan today, leave Santa Fe, go to Albuquerque, have lunch with Heather, pick up Thad, and head westward home.
Yes, that's the plan. I'm just along for the ride.
Kabee and Thad are in the back seat just looking out the window. So anyway, we had...
Sometimes I bob my head like that.
This morning, we did our journal, and the prompts today were kind of literally heavy.
Yeah, they were.
What was yours?
My prompt was weight, W-E-I-G-H-T.
And mine was pressure. And it led to some kind of interesting stuff, because when you meditate, they frequently tell you, let your body become heavy. Mm-hmm. But we have such bad connotations around the word heaviness and weight.
Right, especially with our bodies as women, I think.
Yeah. So we were talking about after the meditation that sometimes, the weight can be a good thing. And tell them about what happened with you in the massage.
Well, in my massage yesterday, she'll tell you about the fact that we went to a fabulous place and got fabulous massages. But my massage therapist kept saying, you've got to release a little bit. You got to let me hold your scapula. Let me take the weight of your scapula. Let me take the weight of your foot. And I realized I really hold back. I try to hold my weight back from other people, and maybe I don't trust them with the weight, or maybe I think it's too much, it's unladylike, who knows what I think. But it made me start to think this morning as I journaled, what other things do I hold back about myself that I feel like others can't handle, or I won't be liked anymore, or there's a story attached to it. So it was interesting.
And that happens a lot with dancing too. They'll say, give the man your weight. And I think most women struggle with the idea of just like leaning on a man and letting him feel how heavy you are. Mm-hmm. And so weight can have, and pressure too, I think has a negative connotation. But it led me, when I was journaling, to the artisanal wells that I've talked about in a few videos back, in which the pressure underneath the ground is what makes the water flow, and you get this beautiful fresh water. And I was thinking, okay, weight makes you strong, as in weightlifting. Mm-hmm. You got to have resistance to build muscle. So weight makes you strong, and pressure, I think, causes movement. So if we live these perfect, cartoon type heavenly lives with no weight or no pressure, would we ever move? Would we ever get stronger?
Well, and pressure also is known as a transitioning energy, like diamonds.
Exactly.
Diamonds, exactly. I mean, have to be under pressure for thousands of years to form a diamond.
Or a planet popping out of orbit,
Right.
Velocity is all a result of pressure. So we don't want to live lives without any weight or any pressure. But it was interesting to journal about those ones. And then we did our meditation, and I have really been digging on. I didn't follow this meditation program at all until I started this trip. And the first day I stumbled on Fleur de Lis, and I linked it in the comments. It is a fantastic meditation program, and they have a lot of
to it. It's good.
10 to 15 minute meditations that are very, very user friendly. And the reason we're sitting so close is because we're very affectionate. And also, I've got a blur on one side of my camera, and I can't figure out why. I think it's because I dropped my iPhone. We tried to test everything else today, and it was pathetic. But we never fixed the blur on this side, so that's why.
Our first video this morning was really entertaining, though I hate you missed it.
It was so... Kabee looked like a ghost. She looked like an apparition. She was sitting on the blurry side. So anyway, I'll get it fixed eventually, but you guys know what a techno dunce I am, and apparently, if you're watching this, you've forgiven me by now.
And apparently I am too, because I was no help whatsoever.
We did not fix that. But anyway, okay, so yesterday, Santa Fe, we went to the absolute ritzy part of town, Canyon Road, where the art galleries were. What was so surprising about that?
Well, I was surprised, and I told you this yesterday. I was surprised that so many high-end galleries can exist in such a small space and keep their doors open and pay the rent. There were so many beautiful pieces of art, and it was just amazing to me. It's clearly a destination for people seeking high-end Southwestern art. And it was just a lot of fun. It was like being in an art museum.
Yes, it's like you were walking like a big outdoor art museum practically. And Canyon Road in Santa Fe is like Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills for art. It's just where all the high-end stuff comes to go. Mm-hmm. And then we had a great lunch, and we went to the square where you've got a lot of Native American local kind of artisans. See, I got to use artisan and artisan both in this video. I'm so proud. And I bought earrings, and you bought sandstone sculpture. Incredible.
Right. It was really beautiful. Yeah, and you meet the artists there. They're the ones selling their artisanal art, and it's just beautiful. It was a lovely experience. There's just lovely people, but also seeing that old part of Santa Fe juxtaposed with the Canyon Road.
Yeah.
Art galleries was really, because it's a 5-minute walk.
Yeah, it's amazing. But they're there every day. It's like if you can imagine a street festival literally every day in Santa Fe. Then, because we were so stressed from our wonderful morning of eating and looking at art, we went to 10,000 Waves Spa, which is also linked in the comments. And this is a phenomenal Japanese-themed spa on a mountain not far from Santa Fe. And Kabee and I go to Miraval, which we've talked about. So we're used to the Southwestern vibe at a spa. Yeah. And this makes you feel like you're in Japan, doesn't it?
I was very surprised. Kim had told me that it was a very Japanese aesthetic, but I didn't realize how transformed, like out of place I would feel. So we were 5 minutes before in the Southwest, in Santa Fe, like deep in Santa Fe, with Native American art and all that stuff. And suddenly you're like in a little Japanese village.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
And we had great treatments. The therapists there are so good.
Really good.
And it's on the natural hot springs. So they've got all these, it's really known as kind of a soaking hot springs destination, but it's nothing like, let me hasten to assure you, we've been in a couple of really dicey hot springs in our day where you have that minerally, what's that smell?
Sulfur.
Sulfur. The sulfur smell.
This does not have
This does not have that. We've been in some bad. This is clear and bubbly, and even the communal pool, incredibly nice.
The communal pool, the people there were much less dicey than some of the people in the communal pools we've been in before, I'll just say. Sometimes your community
for a reasonable price, we'll give you the details. We'll put a link to the details. No, I'm doing. But anyway, and they also have private pools. So if you want to go butt naked outside in a private pool, you can do that for a mere suits, like $79 or something. But they were all full, so we had to keep our suits
that's
on.
why.
Well, I have been in the naked pools.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't know how much bolder you need to get. I'm just saying.
She makes fun of the title of my series, but
no. I've always found you to be pretty bold, and I love that about you.
Thank you. Yeah. I try to be,
but you're
get nervous.
Sometimes. Your desire to get bolder frightens me just a little bit,
especially since I drag you along behind me. Okay, so and then they have got the most incredible Japanese themed restaurant. This place goes so far beyond sushi. So we went up there and had dinner, and it's right at the top of the mountain. You have incredible views.
The view's incredible.
They have a sake sommelier. A female sake sommelier, one of only 40 in the world. And we had sake flights. They were great.
And I have never liked sake before. And
it was good.
I really, really liked it.
So
I also found out something. The bartender said that, because I'd only ever had warmed sake, which I did not enjoy that much. It kind of burns for me. And this was all chilled. Mm-hmm. All the sake was chilled. And he said the difference is people like to warm it because it gets you buzzed faster. Because it hits your bloodstream faster. So there you go.
We don't need to get buzzed fast.
No, if you want a slow sake build, go with the chilled.
Listen to the 41st female sake sommelier. Self-described.
Slow build, you want chilled.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay. But we also had the chef's menu, so we had 4 courses, and they were so gorgeous. The food looked so beautiful really and tasted so well. So it was terrific. And how do you pronounce the name?
Izanami.
Izanami. Is the name of the restaurant.
Izanami.
Anyway.
No, it's Izanami.
Anyway.
But it's on the property at 10,000 Waves.
Yes. You just walk up there. It's the only restaurant there.
Google 10,000 Waves and there you go.
Yeah. And like I said, link there, and we loved it. So, okay, next stop, we are going to hit the glamorous world of Circle K and get gas, then Walmart to get her a raincoat because they're talking about raining, and Albuquerque to get that. So just we're making a rapid switch. It's kind of like the Blur. We're making a rapid switch from glamour back to the real world, and we'll catch up with you later when we're on Route 66 heading to Gallup, New Mexico. But first, here's our stretches. Okay, here's Kabee with one of our 2 stretches of the day.
I have a really hard time with that stretch where they ask you to hold. See, I can't even do it. I can't hold my foot. So a trainer told me one time, if I stood up against a wall and lifted that foot as far as I could flat onto the wall and leaned forward into it a little bit, I'll get the same quad stretch. And it's a lot easier because I don't have to hold my balance. While I'm doing it, I've got something to balance against.
And you just push your kind of pelvis away from the wall.
Push it so that you can feel the stretch in the quad. You'll know you're doing it when you push away a little bit. See how my lower back is leaving the wall?
Yeah.
You get the quad stretch. This is a great one to do in the pool if you do pool exercises or you swim or you're just in the
Yeah.
pool, it's great to back up to the wall of the pool and do this too.
My stretch is called legs up a wall, and it's great for everything. The hardest part about the stretch is getting into it. You slide your hips as close to a wall as you can, lie back. It's just stretch them straight up, ergo legs up the wall. And this makes the fluid in your feet and legs recede, and it stretches out your hamstrings really well. And it's a great stretch right before you go to bed because it also just kind of relaxes your lower back, your hamstrings, and I find it makes me drowsy. It's also one of the stretches that the longer you hold it, the better. So if you get comfy cozy down here, feel free to go 20 minutes. I won't, but you can. Okay, we are here in the legendary El Rancho Hotel. Kabee's providing proof, in case you doubt, in Gallup, New Mexico. And this place has to be one of the wildest places I've been in my life.
It's crazy.
But it was built in 1933, and a lot of Hollywood stars have stayed here. The brother of the director, D.W. Griffin, actually built it in 1933. So when they were filming westerns, people like Spencer Tracy, John Wayne, Katharine Hepburn, Errol Flynn.
We're in the Spencer Tracy room.
Yeah, our room is the Spencer Tracy room. But okay, so Kabee and I found this secret room. We'll show you how in a minute. But we had a wild day, didn't we? We drove back, went through Albuquerque, got that, and now we're in Gallup.
Yep, had a lovely lunch in Albuquerque, hit the road again. Where did we stop? We stopped to see the Route 66 sign.
In Grant. Grant, yes. We stopped. It's a really kind of iconic Route 66 sign in Grant. So anyway, okay, I'll show you.
And before we left Santa Fe, we took a lovely walk in Santa Fe.
Yeah, so we have been busy little beavers. We're getting ready to go down to the hotel bar. There's going to be plenty more to see here in the El Ranchero, which is nuts. Access the secret room.
Oh, there's a book.
Oh my gosh, it's one book, and it opens.
Shh, don't announce it to everybody.
This hotel has secret rooms. Look, they've got a tin ceiling. This is... Okay, this is too cool. These people let us into it. I think they might be serial killers. I don't know. Oh my gosh! And you sign your name?
Yeah, sign into the secret room.
Oh my! This whole upper level is full of movie stills of the many stars who've stayed here over the years. Every wall has got people who were making westerns who stayed here when they made them. And if you look down over into the lobby, you can see it's been completely restored. It was restored in 1988, full of Navajo artwork and kind of brought back to its former glory. Like a lot of things, it had fallen in disrepair, but now it's in fantastic shape, and it is so worth a stop if you're ever going through Gallup. Kabee, why did you down an enormous shot of tequila on an empty stomach?
I will say, it is a big shot glass.
Well, okay, but why did you down it on an empty stomach?
I'm in Gallup. That's what you do. We're on the Santa Fe Trail with Route 66. What choice did I have?
You're right. You didn't have any choice whatsoever.